Welcome to episode 9 of the English sessions. Why some learners say I'm agree. I am your host and English teacher, Mike Butler. These podcasts can help you improve your English. Together, we will talk about grammar, pronunciation, structure, and have some fun too. Remember to visit my website, www.englishsessionswithmike.com, to contact me for private lessons and for more content. You can also read the transcript of this audio on the website as you listen to this episode. Listen for these words today. Erase. Erase means to remove something. You will often find an eraser at the end of a pencil to remove a mistake. Break down. There are many ways to use this phrasal verb. In today's context, it means to analyze something in detail. And chew. To chew means to masticate. Or, in other words, to use your mouth to make food ready to be swallowed. Often, when I am teaching, I hear my students from Latin America and my Italian students and my French students say, I'm agree. I'm agree with you. Are you one of them? Do you say this? I have something very important to tell you. Never say this again. If you say this, I want you to erase that from your memory. It's the wrong translation. You have formed a bad habit. It is time that you break that habit. Let's start with the correct way to say this in English. The correct way to say this is, I agree. I agree. Let's break down the grammar. In English, this is very basic structure. Subject plus verb. John listens. Patricia chews. I agree. Subject plus verb. I is the subject of the sentence. Just as John or Patricia, those names, they are the subject of those sentences. I chew, they chew, Patricia chews. John listens, I listen, they listen, we listen. I agree. Patricia agrees. John agrees. I is the subject of the sentence, and agree is the verb of the sentence. This is correct. I agree. For some of my learners, this may be very obvious. You may be wondering, why is Mike talking about this? If this is obvious for you, then perhaps you speak a language, your native language, that is not a Romance language. Romance languages are based on Latin. They include Italian, Portuguese, Spanish, French, amongst others. My students in Latin America and Italy and France are much more likely to make this mistake. That is because in their languages, it is common to say this in a different grammar structure. I will explain. My second language is Spanish. So, in Spanish, I agree often translates to yo estoy de acuerdo. Remember, I explained I agree is just subject plus verb, right? I agree. Yo estoy de acuerdo is not the same grammar structure. you have a subject pronoun, yo, a form of to be, estoy, a preposition, de, and a noun, acuerdo. Still with me? A better translation of this is I am in agreement. Yo estoy de acuerdo. I am in agreement. I, the subject pronoun, am, a form of to be, in, a preposition, and agreement, the noun. This is a perfect example of when translation can go wrong. Acuerdo does not translate to agree, it translates to agreement, the noun. I know that this is similar in at least French and Italian as well. Still with me? Bottom line, I agree is correct. I'm in agreement is correct, but not used as often. And I'm agree is incorrect English. How do you say I agree in your native language? Write into the podcast or record a message for me. I would love to hear what it sounds like in your language. If this translation issue happens in your language too, and I did not mention your language today, let me know. It helps me and it helps my learners. Write to me at mike@englishsessionswithmike.com or leave a message on Anchor, on the website, or on our Twitter and Instagram, twitter.com/theesessions and instagram.com/englishsessionswithmike. Any questions? Write to me at mike@englishsessionswithmike.com. Leave a message for me on the website, www.englishsessionswithmike.com, and I will play it on the podcast. Make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you won't miss an episode. Visit www.englishsessionswithmike.com for more content. Please rate and review on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. It is a big help. Twitter page at The E Sessions, Instagram at English Sessions with Mike. Until next time, this is Mike signing off.